This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Well, Meek Mill has a screw loose. I'm convinced of it at this point, okay? We'll go through this right now, and you can call me a Meek Mill hater all you want. I don't care, okay? Because that just means you're just delusional. Meek Mill was complaining about Drake taking UMG to court, okay? He was just taking UMG to court, and Meek Mill says, oh, and you guys call me crazy. All right. You say I'm tripping. Okay. And then he put all these other things out that says, it's all fun and games when Drake had everybody dancing on Meek's grave during their battle. But now, since the tables have turned, he don't like that type of treatment. These are people that Meek Mill retweeted. There's a glory and a loss. All I know is Meek took his loss to the beef in stride. Sat down for a couple months, gave us championships. No. He sat down for a couple of years and gave you championships. You didn't get championships till 3 years later. What are you talking about? And he gave you a better album. Pain is more than, what was it? Well, right before he went to jail, he dropped a better album than championships, to be honest with you. Meek Mill wasn't horrible after the Drake beef. It exposed a lot about Meek. Meek Mill had no reason to beef with Drake except for jealousy and having a battery put in his back, right? Started trying to expose him, and forever Drake should have beef with Meek Mill for taking him out of the conversation of being top dog, because Meek Mill started this whole thing of doubting Drake by saying he doesn't write his own raps. I seen it. I heard the references. Da-da-da-da-da. Meek Mill deserves everything he's getting right now. Let's just be honest, okay? The load, nobody really wants to book him. Low sales. He couldn't even sell over 5,000 units when he dropped. That's when he went independent. His last major album, which majors will prop you up, he did sell a little shy of 100,000 the first week. The album is nowhere near platinum like he says it is. Nowhere near gold. The last album, Pain is, what is it? Pain is Art. I don't know what it's called. It's the one with the bike on the cover. So Meek Mill was complaining himself, saying, the label, I haven't gotten paid for music forever. I don't know how much labels make off of me. I need lawyers. He can't even find people to represent him. He has to go online. Ask the record label how much they spent on me as an artist, and then ask how much they made of me as an artist. I'm about to make my own deal public by Monday. He never did that, right? Jay-Z even got rid of him. Jay-Z keeps Rhapsody around, but got rid of Meek. Said, I want to hire an investigative team, 100K cash, to find out every specific detail involving Meek Mill named Diddy case. He can't even figure out why he's being named in the Diddy case. This guy has to go to the internet to book jets. It's weird. I seen him post something earlier that he said, I'm about to, all the money I make in Dubai right now, I'm about to put into crypto. It be hitting. You're late, bro. If it's already hitting, you're late. And this is a sign for everybody. Time to get out of crypto. Meek Mill's onto it, okay? Meek Mill's late to the game. I'd be busting millions down with some of my guys. They wasn't even acting like it. Knowing I'm one of the hottest guys in the game, I wasn't even rapping like it. Worried about some other guys that wasn't coming to the huddle with us. What? Then Meek Mill says, on 23-1, locked up in a cell, paying bills. I'll die before I cut my family off. Oh my gosh. My point is, Meek Mill was pointing fingers at Rick Ross and Atlantic for everything. He was blaming the label. He just didn't have an actual case to take to the, and then he wanted lawyers. But now he's calling Drake out for taking UMG to court for the same practices that Drake benefited from, right? It's the same practices that Drake benefited from. But, who is this? It is what it is, man. Then he says, when I went indie and my last 2 show offers were Finland and Portugal, $500,000 or something like that. Then he says, now nobody wants to book me, basically. Academics exposed that his price went down to like, I think it's down to $80K. Used to be at like $250, $500, but nobody wants to book Meek Mill for a tour or anything. He doesn't really have a draw. If you can only sell 5,000 units the first week, you don't have a draw at all. I think he's back to club hostings and small venues, which is fine. I mean, he'll still be able to make money. Then he tried to call out Meek Mill. The only reason I think Meek's in Dubai is to promote this company. I've seen him doing this rent-a-car company, luxury rental cars. I think they paid him a lot of money to go over there, and they're going to give him a great time, and da-da-da-da-da. Maybe he'll perform. I doubt he's performing in Dubai. But these guys have a lot of money in Dubai. And Meek Mill was probably the cheaper artist to bring some attention to it. Academic says Meek Mill booking price falls from $250K to $60K. Okay. Meek Mill, and then Meek Mill posted, ha ha ha. Meek Mill's the worst, bro. He's the worst. To go after Drake when he was giving you all your number ones before was nuts. Meek Mill let all this go to his head. He warred with Rick Ross, who took Rick Ross found nobody wanted to sign Meek Mill. Let me make that very clear. T.I. kind of played with the idea but didn't do it. Nobody wanted to sign Meek Mill. Rick Ross signed Meek Mill. And then he turned on Rick Ross. Let that sink in. They're back to not being cool again. They were cool last year. At the end of the year, they did that quick deal with Gamma, made some money, and moved on. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you on the next one. Peace.
Jordan Tower.
News.